Right, guys, welcome back to Navy Only. So this game, as I mentioned, is going pretty well. I have now officially um, pretty much completely taken over Sweden. There is this island over here that I can't really get to, but I expect that Russia is going to go ahead and take care of that for me, and then I won't be at war with anybody, which is great news. What I've decided to do is went ahead and took these neutral territories here so I could have a little bit of a land presence here in Europe. But I decided not to take that any further. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking my entire fleet and I'm sailing around to approach the number one player in the game, Italy. Look at Italy. So Italy is about, 80 points higher than me. Doing pretty good in terms of pointage here. But one of the things that Italy does have is vulnerability to the ocean. Look at all these provinces. And by the way, Italy is attacked over into here. So really, pretty much, I mean, just all of his homeland, pretty much, all of the boot and whatnot. Let's see, this is Italy too, this island, so I'll take it too. So I've got my entire armada floating to here. So let me just show you what the armada is. I'm just going to gather up everyone worldwide. 15 light cruisers. And I think about 200 infantry are making their way down there as well. So here's 100 stack here. Here's a few. Here's another 50, 60. I think about 200 infantry are coming down. And remember, what I did here, it was so much fun, is I just bomb in with my cruisers and then drop 10 guys off and build a fortress. And then same thing here. And I just move along the coast. And what's funny is they always do the same thing. They always stream in men to attack. But if you've got a fortress, and by the way, I left one cruiser here, defensive, and I believe I left one along this coast, defensive. I left one here. So even after I drop guys off, I leave a cruiser there to be, a little bit of range support there. Now, one thing that I will say is early in the game, there's not any cannon on the board, and cannon do outrange cruisers, and that's a problem. If somebody knows their game and they walk a cannon out to the very edge, they can outrange you and attack you with immunity. So you do have to be aware of that. You kind of have to be careful of that. So let me just bring you back to speed here where I'm at. Currently have all those cruisers in the water. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more building. And I will say I gained some more capability over here. Here we go. That's a factory with a harbor that I inherited here. And over here, that is this can be a factory. It's a double tile. And over here, that's a factory with a harbor building. So eventually, I do have this one. I'm going to look into maybe doing some horse trading so that I can build one more cruiser here. And eventually, I'll be able to build a cruiser here. So my idea is this: as I gain more land, territory, and resources, I want to have more territories that can build naval units. Now, the other thing is I really need to start thinking about upping my factory to the point where I can start to build battleships. So battleships require a factory level 3 and a lot more resources. But my God, they're glorious. They're so powerful. And they outrange cannon by quite a bit. So that's kind of the next phase. I think what I'll do maybe is I'll continue with my attack on Italy. It's such a long trip all the way around here, so it's going to be a while before I get everything down there. Meanwhile, I'm kind of counting on the 4 battle cruisers that are building here to be defensive units in case France gets froggy or something like that. I can have something in the water here defensively. But more or less, you can see I'm pretty much moving just about everything down here. I'm keeping some people here, 23 here, and some people here, because Russia is going to be a serious threat here especially once they take over everything here from Sweden. Oh yeah, there's only 2 more territories. There's those giant territories. Russia's going to be a power on this side of the globe, so I just need to have a little bit of a presence here and here to counter that. And then, of course, pretty much just leaving 9 guys here. This is an island, but because I'm contiguous here with Germany, I do want to have 9 guys here along with a double fortress. That's pretty solid. and everything else is moving down there. So when we come back, I think I'll probably come back once we've started this attack, just to show you how that's going. Hopefully by then, maybe I'll be moving into some more advanced naval buildings, so possibly a battleship. That'd be great. Love to have a battleship, but we'll see. All right. Thanks for checking in, guys. I'll see you next time. Adios, amigos.